In this video, I'm going to show you how you can do elements with InDesign, such as colored lines, boxes, circles, and so on. So you have your toolbox in the left side, and then you have this rectangle tool. This would make like a rectangular form. It doesn't have any color now. Like so, and if you press it hard, like longer, you can have ellipse and polygon and so on. And if you have your shift pressed down, it will make a full circle. The same goes with the square. If you want each side to be the same length, just press shift. So with coloring, let's make a rectangle here. You can choose the color from upper panel here or here in the toolbox. So now the stroke of the object is black, so we can change it to none, so that way it wouldn't have any stroke. And here you can have a color such as like these preset colors, which are pretty boring. If you want to change it, you can also do it by double clicking the color in the toolbox, and then you can change it. This is not as good as in Photoshop, not so it's not so easy to get the right color, but you can use that. You can also change the opacity of the color. Just select the object by clicking it with the black arrow, and then the opacity is here, and then you can lower it. Now if you want the title to be on top, which in this case you probably would, you can select the object and then right click it and arrange it and send to back. So this way it would be under the title. Now there are a couple of options with the white selection tool. So now each corner have this square, white square. These are actually anchor points, which is more about vector graphics. You don't need to know a lot about that at this point, but these, if you select these squares with the white arrow selection tool, you can actually change the location of this specific anchor point, so that the object will change its form. If you know more about vector graphics, which we don't have a lot of time during this course, sometimes it's a little bit tricky, and it actually changes the location of the whole object, so that it will not take this one point, but it will actually move the whole object. You can use this direct selection tool. Maybe you have it like this, so you need to open this up and then convert direction point tool, and then you can just click this point. Sometimes that helps, like if I want to modify only this one anchor point so that it would not do this, you can try and use the convert direction point tool. But this is all extra, but if you want to try it out, you can. The other thing is lines. So if you want for example, a black line here, you can just use line tool. And we can create, with shift press down, a line here. And you can change the size of the stroke up here, or the color in the same way as the color. So you can double click it and then change the color of it. You can also change the type of stroke. If you want dots, you can do that. If you want lines and so on. Another thing about colors is that you can actually use this color theme tool. So what this does is that when I select this from my toolbox and I will click my picture, I will have this palette of colors, and I can even have different types of palettes from this picture. So this is a really nice way of doing using the colors of your picture in your layout. And if you want to add these to your swatches, you press this add swatches, and then now if I select my green form here, element here, I will go to swatches, or if you don't have this available here, you can go here and then to color and then the swatches. And now I have my pride theme here, and now I can select, now it's in the stroke, which I did not want, so I will actually change this, change these, the order of these by swapping it with this arrow, like so, and then now I will select this stroke and I will have no stroke, like this. So now with assignment 2, you should have at least one element or line in your layout. If you like, you can always use this color theme tool, or you can use other colors as well.